What up, Smart Rapper Gang? Today we're talking about how you can get companies to actually fund your music videos and therefore your music career. Sounds crazy, right? But the thing is, it's actually not that hard to do, and it's actually a completely common practice inside of the music industry. And what I'm going to do to prove that to you is I'm going to show you guys a music video, and I'm going to point everything out that's proof of this happening, and also that it's not really that complicated to do. You can do it with more than one company. You can do it with a lot of companies. I was actually really excited when I put the script together because I was like, they're gonna see this. They're gonna look at things differently after they see this video. That's what's gonna happen. It's the stuff that most people don't see or realize because they don't have a business mind. After this video, you're gonna be smarter and you're gonna have more of a business mind. It's gonna help you in your music career. I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rapper, the #1 place. See all the enthusiasm I had? We're #1 for upcoming rappers, okay? And I'm helping you guys. I release a video every single day now. So do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell when you do so you get notified every time I release a new video. Come back every day and learn something new and get smarter, all right? And I'm gonna get you smarter about this topic and help you build your business mind right after the intro.
Anything I know is you ain't built like this. Hit it so hard, make the brain say quit. I ain't no fraud, no gangster or goon. I just wanna accept disrespect or lose. And follow me to greatness, show you what it takes. Show you how to use curse, show you how to hate it. Hungry for more like a Lloyd Banks playlist. Still like the only person not up in the matrix.
By the way, just so you know, that song that played in the intro, that's my song, that's me. And the link to it on Apple Music, SoundCloud, and Spotify is in the description. So if you want to do me a huge favor for me providing you value, please go check my song out, give it a stream, as well as maybe add it to a playlist because I'm sure you're going to like it more than you actually realize, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this so you can get smarter. And believe it or not, this topic, this is actually how, seriously, believe it or not, and I probably wouldn't have believed in the beginning, but when you start to understand this is how a majority of artist careers, artist moves, artist tours, and artist music videos is funded. When you see a car in a movie, like Transformers, the company didn't only give them the car for the movie, they also paid them to use the car in the movie because their product or their brand is going to get seen by all of the viewers of that movie or that music video or whatever. So it's valuable to a company to actually pay you and fund you to put their products inside of your videos. And this happens, I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna show you a video. You're gonna go, oh my God, I didn't realize how much this was happening. All in one video, okay? From an artist that you know. Let me break this down just a tiny bit. The reason and the purpose of this is actually, it's advertising, it's marketing, okay? It's subliminal placement of, oh, I'm more familiar. It's about being familiarized with a brand. So for instance, like if you've ever seen Transformers, they use Chevy cars. If Ford would have paid the people who made Transformers more money and given them more options for the car, they potentially would have used Fords instead of Chevys. And then that means that when people go car shopping next time, they've seen Transformers, a movie worth $1 billion that some people watch have watched 10 times and it's familiar with it and they trust and like Transformers. Therefore, when they think about going car shopping next, they're thinking, oh, I remember how cool those Chevys looked inside of that Transformers movie. And that could have been Ford. It could have been like, I remember how good those Fords looked inside of that Transformers movie. This is how it works, okay? It's all about getting you familiarized with a brand or a product, and that's why companies pay to get them placed inside of videos, music videos, TV shows, movies. I'm gonna break all this down for you. Another great example to help it stick in your mind, think about over the last 8 years. How often have you seen beats by Dre during NBA games? During every music video, okay? Because Dre's connected. He's like, hey, yo, wear these real quick, wear these. That's brand awareness. That's a cosign from every person that wears them. Okay? And that is how it became so culturally significant, okay? It was everywhere, and that's why everybody wanted them, because it was cool since everybody had them and you kept seeing them everywhere. Subliminally, you're like, I kind of need those. I even bought some, and I usually don't fall for that stuff. I also think about Ciroc vodka. Ciroc was pushed because of Diddy's influence. Diddy has so many relationships with artists, he's like, hey, put this in your video for me, right? Because then when you see a rap video, you think when you go to a club, well, what do you want to drink? What kind of vodka? If you can't think of other types of vodkas, you think Grey Goose, you think this or this. Like, I only think of Grey Goose, and I only think of Ciroc, and that's only because I've been conditioned to, because I'm so familiarized with it, because I'm so into hip hop. And Ciroc's all over hip hop, okay? Now let's get into it. Let's go ahead and look at a video and break down all of the product placements that happened in this video that definitely not only funded this music video, but also probably had the people who made the music video leave with more money than the music video cost. Meaning, let's say it cost $100 grand to shoot the video, they probably left with like $130,000 to $150,000. So they made money shooting a music video. That sounds absurd, doesn't it? But this is common, especially as you get bigger. When you're smaller, it'll just pay for the video, but as you get bigger and bigger, the more product placements you have, because you have influence, the more money you'll be able to make off of product placements, okay? Because you have a viewership, people that are gonna be seeing the product, therefore a company will pay X amount of dollars for that product placement in your video. Real quick before I jump into that, imagine that you just get 100,000 views on a music video. The way that you can use this, in case you're like, Rob, I can't use this. You get 100,000 views on average on a music video, which you'll start doing eventually, my friend. You could go to a company and say, I get 100,000 views on my music videos. That's 100,000 people. And as long as it's in the right targeted area, they'll be like, 100,000 people? Okay, I'll give you 3, 4, 5 grand to get seen by all those people. Let's go ahead and break this video down. I'm gonna start with somebody really big that everybody knows, DJ Khaled, because you're gonna be able to see how much he utilizes business. He knows his business. You're gonna see how many products are in here, okay? This DJ Khaled music video, even though it's called a music video and it has a song, it's actually more of a huge commercial when you break it down. You can count not 1, 2, 3, or 4 paid product advertisements in this video, but you can actually count 8 in this video. I guarantee you about at least 5 or 6 of them are actually paid. Now think, if 6 different companies paid him $10,000 each to be inside of his music video with the products, he made 60 grand. That definitely covered the budget for this video. Now let's look at this. Right when this video starts, between 6 seconds and 11 seconds, you already see a logo facing you. I mean, right off the bat, within 6 seconds, you see Bel Air Gold facing you. Within 6 seconds. It just started. But don't worry, it comes back again numerous times through the video, such as at 46 seconds, where you have a close-up of the bottle, which is probably part of the 10,000 or more deal that they gave them to fund the video. At 109, here's a close-up of Bamboo that they paid for to be in the video. It then scrolls over candy pens, not even 3 seconds later in the video, at 112, which, by the way, the girls have been puffing on the whole video, whether you realized it or not. At 122, you'll notice a water bottle that has no logo on it because a water company did not want to pay them to be in this video. Water companies don't tend to want to be in a rap music video because it's not a fitness video. Is it worth paying for the placement? Obviously not. At least not for how much you want it for the placement. Liquor companies? No problem. Really high margins on liquor. At 28, you see a Benz placement. Now this is probably not paid for. All the other cars were debadged in the video, or at least they didn't do a close-up on the logo. Oh look, Ciroc at 132 being held right up to the camera. If you pay attention closely here, he actually held the Ciroc bottle for an entire take in this video. He held it for an entire take. Think about that. In the same shot, you can see a Dolce & Gabbana belt buckle. You can see only because he decided to tuck his shirt in so you can see it. Now is that a paid placement? Maybe, maybe not. Hey look, Ciroc again. 215, and then again with more options of Ciroc at 335. And this is funny, at 255, hey look, a Fashion Nova bag. And hey look, it even says fashionnova.com on the bag. When the hell does the bag ever say .com on it? It's also in a completely unnecessary place in the golf cart. At 247, you see Camtech and Tango Systems, which both look, which you can see them clear as day, and they both look like stickers that were put onto the camera as paid placement. And again at 351. I'm pointing all of this out to you because this is how much brands are subliminally influencing you by putting their products inside of videos and paying to get them in there. But it's very influential when you have a video that 50 million to 100 million kids are gonna see, or adults who drink liquor, women who are familiar with Fashion Nova, but this reminds them, or at least keeps the familiarity inside of their minds with the brand. This is something that happens on a regular basis. This is normal for business, and you can utilize this to your advantage on your come up. So if you're early in your career, you're not even doing music videos yet, remember this is something you can potentially do when the time comes, all right? Now, companies need eyes on them in order to grow, right? I'm gonna give you a quick actionable tip that you can use today or during your next music video that you might not even have thought about doing. Let's say you have a local store or a privately owned restaurant, okay? They're owned by one owner, and that person can make the decisions for that company, okay? Why not go to this person that owns the store or owns the restaurant if you need it? If you're looking for locations, don't pay for a location. Instead, go to these people and actually say, hey, I'm from this area. I represent this area as a music artist. If you let me use your store, your restaurant, your storefront, or the inside of your liquor store, or the inside of your convenience store to shoot a video, I'll put you in the credits and I'll let everybody know that you were nice enough to let me use your location. They're gonna see this place here and they're gonna come here more often because they're familiar with it, okay? You're gonna get seen by, what, 2,000 people? Most of those people are in this area because you're probably gonna get 2,000 views on the video at some point, right? Especially even if you're new. You'd be like, look man, I'm repping this, man. I'll let everybody know that this is the place. Like I'll even put your sign in the music video. 3 times, I'll make a deal with you. They may say no, they may say yes. Now you don't have to pay for a location. Now you have a restaurant, or you have a convenience store, or you have this, or you have that. This is what you have to think when you do this. You have to approach, and you're trading value for value with the other person. I'm gonna help you if you help me. I'm not gonna break anything. It's gonna be me and the camera guy are the only 2 people that need to be in here, or me, the camera guy, and the guy doing the lighting. Like, it's not gonna be crazy. I promise I won't break anything, and if I do, I'll pay for it. Be respectful. Like, you see what I'm saying? But this is how you do business. You're trading, okay? and it's gonna be free. And eventually get to a point if you could approach them and say, hey, I have 10,000 people that watch my videos, and a lot of them are from this area because I was born and raised here and I rep here. You're like, damn, 10,000 people, that's a lot. If they could get that many new customers, or if they can get even like 50 new customers a week spending $3, you know what I'm saying? If they profit $3, that's an extra $600 at the end of the month for them as a company, and then they grow and they have repeat customers. See, these things all add up. You could get them to actually pay you at a certain point. Like I was saying, if you have 10,000 people, you could say, hey, pay me $1,000 and I'll shoot inside your place. You could really do that. You really can. And also, as you get bigger, things like this are gonna become easier for you to get your hands on. Clothing companies are gonna give you free clothes, and then eventually they're gonna start giving you clothes and then paying you to wear the clothes inside of your videos and inside of your photos. And you'll have so many clothing companies coming at you, you'll get to decide which ones you wanna wear and which ones are gonna have to pay you. Like, yeah, I'll wear them, bro. And we have a relationship, but you have to give me some money for this because I have other brands that are willing to give me X amount of dollars. And me wearing this makes your brand look cooler, meaning you sell more. So at the least, give me some money, and or I'll sell your products, but you give me a coupon code, and if people use these coupon codes, you're gonna give me 20% of everything that you make off of all these shirts. If you sell 1,000 of those, you sell $1,000 worth of clothes, which wouldn't be hard because you'd only have to have 10 people spend $100 on clothes, you would make $200 extra a week if you did that. So you gotta break all these things down. That adds up. That's $800 a month just from you wearing a company's clothing. I wasn't trying to go into all that, but I'm just breaking down the business for you. It's all business, my friend. Smart rapper for a reason. And before this video ends, I have to mention that I have a bunch of courses on music marketing, how to rap, how to find your rap flow, how to write choruses, how to build your own website. And now actually my company will build your website for you. We have a lot of really good artist websites that we can build for you. I'm gonna put a link below for all of our products as well as all of our other services that we do offer because we're growing like crazy. I'm making more and more courses. I have a mixing course coming. I have all kinds of courses on the way to cover every need in every area that rappers need. We're #1 for a reason, and we're only getting bigger. If there was a place we can go aside from #1, we would be going to that right now. Thanks to people like you, 200,000 subscribers, and we're growing like crazy. I appreciate every single one of you, okay? Please hit me with a comment. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little bell because I release a video every single day now. That's a lot of videos, so you can go back every day and learn something new. Every day of the week on the same day, you get a music business video. Don't forget to go check out my new single, which was in the intro, and I really appreciate if you guys would just go give me a listen and maybe add it to one of your playlists, or at least just give it a listen, all right? Put a link below for that. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, wherever you listen, the link's gonna be below. And also, I'm Rob Level, this is Smart Rapper. Keep hustling, gang. I'll see you at the top.
Smart rapper, gang.